Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Retro, and I'm playing Minecraft on this world that I made quite some time ago. As you can see, I'm in a full tuxedo fit, and I do that on purpose because today I'm looking bougie, and so is my mic. You can tell my mic is really, really bougie. But I feel like this would be better for like a more authentic old video. And that's kind of like what I'm trying to do right now, is I'm trying to make it like an old video. So you're probably wondering, why am I not playing like Dispatch or like, why aren't you playing Despot, or why aren't you playing The Wolf Among Us, or why aren't you playing Halo Reach, or any of these other video games that you should play? Which is a great and fair point, my friend. That's a great point. My issue lies in the fact of YouTube is getting extraordinarily dry. I mean, like, as dry as this world that I'm in right now. This is such a great analogy. I'm in an acacia biome. Do you see any tree in the... Okay, scratch that tree. Do you see any other tree in this? Scratch that over there. Like, do you see any tree over here? I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. Okay, don't get me wrong. I like doing YouTube. It's fun. It has its fun moments. Obviously, I don't like editing for, like, hours on end, because even though editing can be fun, it's usually not for me. I just like making the videos. But I also don't want an editor because, I like making it myself. It's more authentic that way. Which you guys are probably raging at because you guys probably want to see me, record more videos, but you're like, no, you're too lazy to do it. Guys, listen, I am too lazy. You're completely right. YouTube has been getting really, really dry recently. I mean, it's just filled with, like, AI slop and a whole bunch of dumb stuff, and it's not fun to compete with, like, people that are doing AI and, people that are just, like, mass producing slop every single day. Like, if I really wanted to, I could put in a million wacky, zany edits and stuff, but I really want to have this channel focus around the nostalgia. So, I said this in an old video that, the closest thing I got for my name was Retro, because my name is Ryan in real life, and Ryan Retro, it's almost like right there, right? But also, another reason why I got the name, and I never explained this because I was too stupid, I was kind of like rushing those videos. It's also because I really want my channel to be more like a nostalgic feeling channel. Like, I want you to get on my channel and look at it and realize, like, oh, you're in the past. Like, like, I want it to be very, very, like, old. Like, notice how I do face cam, videos of, like, me playing video games and stuff. Nobody does that no more. Well, they do, it's just not in the format that I do it anymore. They'll always, like, over-edit, or, like, anybody that's a big creator, like, they'll either under-edit or they'll over-edit. And I'm trying to be the sweet spot right in the middle for the people that are unemployed, employed, the people that have no attention spans, and the people that have full attention spans and can sit there for hours, and don't need dopamine every 30 seconds. Problem with that is the fact that YouTube doesn't really want to push these type of videos out anymore. The gameplay channel stuff like that. Like, of course, I could finish the entirety of Reach, which I'm going to do, and Dispatch and The Wolf Among Us, by the way, mark my words, and you can put a ad or quotation, or I don't even care if it takes me 15 more years after this video is made. They really don't push out those videos anymore. I've seen 8-Bit Ryan, I've seen Querix Kenshin, I've seen big YouTubers' numbers just drop. By the way, this is going to be like a complete rant video, just random stuff, because that's kind of what I want these to be. I want these random Minecraft videos to just be random rants. I have this feeling that I only do YouTube just because I'm nostalgic towards it, and not because I actually want to do it. I don't know if any other YouTuber out there really feels the same way, where they're like, just like me, but, well, obviously not just like me, but you get what I'm saying, like, has that feeling? Because, like, I really want to do YouTube. I just feel this thing that, like, I'm only doing it because I want YouTube to be the way it was again, and I'm just living that out through my own channel, which is kind of cool, but, it's not for everybody, and that's probably not going to do well. But, like, I wonder... Why did I just make a pickaxe? I'm so stupid. But I wonder why, like, because, like, okay, here's my whole realistic, breakdown when I'm making a video. So, I'll record a video, I'll be, like, super hyper, over the top, just to, like, be entertaining, be myself, of course, you can't forget that, otherwise people are gonna, see you as being fake, and I don't want to see myself as being fake. That's just like some loser stuff. And then I put it in the editing software, and I sit there and I stare. and I'm just, you know, like I literally that's what I do. I put, oh yeah, I have this in peaceful by the way, just in case you were wondering. But like I literally sit there and I just stare and I'm like, is this something I really want to continue doing? Like I constantly remind myself, like, is this something I want to do? Constantly, every single day. I'll put in a freaking, I'll have an idea for, here, I'm gonna put it on easy just in case. Because I kind of want to fight some mobs. Like, I'll put all the footage there, and like, I'll just be chilling, and I'll just stare at it. You know, like I'm like, oh, is this something I want to do? Like as I'm just staring at the footage, and sometimes I genuinely think no. Like I'm not even trolling. Like sometimes I genuinely am just like, nah, this is really not what I want to do. Because the thing is, I've been kind of like going through this like in and out war between game development and YouTube. But the problem is game development takes so much of your time with studying and all this stuff. Like it just takes so much time. And don't get me wrong, I can do both. I just feel like both wouldn't be okay. I just feel like both wouldn't be like on their A game if I am doing both. So I don't know. I just like I would prefer to just focus on one thing at a time, you know? Um And I actually, this was before Meat Canyon streams blew up. I actually sent a Twitch message. I sent a message on one of his streams, and I was like, "Hey, bro, so like I've been really trying to do YouTube and game development, but I only I don't know which one I should do." And he was like, "Why don't you do both?" You know, which is a genuine answer that you should be, you know, saying because it's the first thing that came to my mind. And I sat there and I pondered for about like 3 seconds. I was like, nah, I'll just choose whatever to do it. Which hasn't worked out for me because now I'm burnt out from both, and I don't even know what this video is about. I don't know if it's about burnout. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm going to title this video. It's probably going to be like something like, "Oh, you probably won't even click on this video because you're a loser," or something stupid. I don't even know. Genuinely, like, I sit there and I edit the intro. I replay the intro 17 times, and I'm like, okay, that looks good. And then I go to bed, or I just go play a game. That's genuinely like how I edit. Like I don't ever sit there and genuinely edit a video. I think the only time I've ever sat there and genuinely edited a video like that and actually enjoyed it like that was when I was in Virginia recording for like 15 minutes long, and that was it. And that part of me thinks that maybe that's how I'm supposed to be doing YouTube is just, you know, like only recording for 15 minutes and then, you know, leaving it off as that. Because I actually quite enjoyed that, you know? Just recording 15 minutes felt nice, you know? I was able to upload daily. It was really cool. It was really cool. Which I might go back to, because I'm going back to it again. Just like that. I told you guys. It's the same feeling. It's a nostalgic feeling, bro. I get this nostalgic feeling that I'm gonna do great on YouTube, and I'm gonna be just like the YouTubers I grew up watching, and I'm gonna make all their type of content, and I can relive it through my own content. And then I find out the hard way that I can't edit because I'm lazy and I procrastinate. What are you doing up there, mister? Get the freak down. Okay. I'm not the greatest speaker, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you if it hasn't been very apparent already. But yeah, so I don't know. It's just something about the videos that I make that seem they seem cool. I really didn't take that back, did I? Okay, nice. So they seem cool and they seem fun to make, and then I get to the editing part and I'm just sitting there staring. Like Halo Reach, for example. For Halo Reach, I literally sat there and I was like, oh yeah, you know, I'll record Halo Reach and then probably like an hour of it and just upload the whole video in like 30 minutes. So, you know, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then I got about halfway through it and I was looking at the timer and it said up to like 30 minutes just halfway through. I was like, okay, I'll separate the video. And then I realized, because by the time I finished the Halo Reach video, it has already been like 3 months later. And I was just like, yeah, this is bad. And what made it even worse is I got a bad haircut from my barber. So every time I go to like edit part 2, I still see that freaking haircut. Like I wish I didn't have that stupid haircut at the time. I don't know what I was thinking to record with that type of haircut. I should have just worn a beanie. But like I don't know what I was thinking when I had that haircut while I was Even though the YouTube is like super dry, another problem that I have with YouTube is how they run their systems. So it's barely even optimized by humans anymore. It's all AI, has to be AI. And don't get me wrong, AI can be beneficial, Like I'm not gonna disagree with that. AI can and absolutely probably should be beneficial to, the population of humanity. I don't know why I was saying it like that, but I'm gonna roll with it. Um, like it can be used for good, but too bad we have corporations like YouTube that just kind of abuse it. Like for example, my last Freaky Friday video where I dressed up as Walter White for Halloween. I mean, that's a dream come true right then and there. But my Walter White cosplay got absolutely destroyed by YouTube's AI algorithm because they thought that one of the videos that I had uploaded, or one of the videos that I had reacted to, was whatever that movie was called. It's like The Terrorizer, the Art the Clown. They thought it was that. And I don't have an option to dispute that their AI's dog shit. And I have to, I literally, so here's my problem, right? YouTube doesn't have an option to say your AI f***ed up, Like, they don't have that option. So you literally just sit there and you're like, well, I can't dispute this, I can't dispute that. This could get me sued, like, I really, like, you're playing not only with a corporation, but you're playing with your life, right? Like, if these people still deem it to be, like, if they deem your content to be, like, held liable for that anyways, they can take your butt to court, like, super easy. And I'm not really worried about it, because I didn't really watch a Terrifier clip at all, or anything from the movie at all, because that would be stupid for me to, react to a movie, of Terrifier on Freaky Friday, because that doesn't even make any sense at all. But yeah, no, they're like, their AI sucks, it's super dry. Most of the YouTubers now just, like, over-edit or under-edit. Like, if I'm seeing a new channel, right, and I'm like, oh, this dude has potential for sure, they either over-edit or they under-edit. But the thing is, they always get more views than me. So maybe I'm the one doing everything wrong because I'm the middleman. Because I try really hard to kind of cater towards both, or maybe I shouldn't do that at all. Maybe I should just cater to one. One editing style that I've always wanted to do is to over-edit everything. I mean, every single thing. Because I see TikToks of these videos where these people are, like, playing stupid games, and they just, like, put a million sound effects over really dumb things. And I kind of tested it out with Halo Reach, putting, like, random things all together in, like, one tiny segment. And I found it kind of funny, and I kind of enjoyed it. So that is one editing style that I would really, really like to do. It's crazy how used and how adaptive I am to... I don't even think that's a word, but I'm rolling with it. How adapted I am to DaVinci Resolve, which is the editing software I use. Like, if I really wanted to, I could do any editing style ever. Give me an editing style, I could probably learn how to do it. Like, I'm not going to set the time frame, of course, but I could probably learn how to do it pretty quickly, I would say. Like, I would say probably extremely quickly I could learn how to, edit that style. Like, for example, the over-editing stuff. I could easily do that. The Mr. Beast type of style edits, I could also easily do that. Like, it's super easy to do that type of editing and get a million views and all that stuff. Like, if I really wanted to, and I say this because a lot of my buddies that I play the game with, you know who you are if you're watching this. A lot of the buddies I play the game with, and a lot of people that I, like my family and my brother, like my sister, everybody says this. And they're all like, why don't you just, do what the other YouTubers are doing and, edit how they edit. And don't get me wrong, I know how to get big on YouTube. I really do. Like, if I wanted to, I could put in a quadrillion edits and, really clickbait thumbnails and, clickbait titles and stuff like that. I could just go absolutely insane on everything. and it could work out. But at the end of the day, is that what I want? And it's going to be no. Because even though I'm getting the views, the money, all that stuff, it's not going to be what I would want. And I know this, if I stopped editing like that, I would say 13 times out of 10, I would lose that viewership like super easy. Like, have you ever seen kid YouTubers change like the game they play or the editing style or the way that they speak, and it just they shoot down? Like, for example, now this isn't, well, I guess this isn't really that great of an example because kids still watch them, but like Sunday, right? Sunday, I used to watch his old Minecraft Lucky Block videos and stuff like that, like his old Lucky Block videos and his, Sky Factory videos and all that stuff, right? And I've been watching him for a while. And one thing about him is he swapped up to, like, Among Us and all that other stuff, and it just doesn't sound like it's not the same. It's not the same at all. Like, if you compare his old videos where he was more of himself with Craner, well, Craner, I heard, wasn't the greatest guy. But, like, when he was his old self and he was a little bit less kid-friendly and more like himself, I think that's when it was peak, more of. Because at that time, he wasn't really, doing nothing. Like, he was allowing cussing in his videos. He wasn't talking about feet every 30 seconds. If you watch his newest videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't really watch Sunday like that, but I've seen a couple of his videos recently, and you just can't stop talking about feet. Yeah, I mean, in reality, like, if you swap up your stuff, his viewership went from, like, dude, his viewership went from crazy high to crazy low so fast. I guess you could blame that on, like, Minecraft not really doing as well anymore, but I don't really care. Like, dude, your viewership doesn't just drop like that for no reason. Changed it up and they stopped watching it. And that's kind of like the whole thing with YouTube is if you do one thing for so long, eventually people will, expect that from you. And then people will be like, oh, you should, you should constantly be like this. And one thing about me is I change. I'm a human being. I change. I change my content up, I change my editing style up, change the way I speak, change the way I look, like, it's human to change. So, obviously I'm not going to be destined to the same thing time and time and time again. That's why I'm doing a random Minecraft rant video instead of playing Dispatch like a normal freaking, face cam gameplay YouTuber that does story games, or playing horror games or anything like that and screaming my lungs off and, acting sporadic like an ape that was just released from the zoo video. I'll probably at most get like 5 views on this video. I'm not even trolling. Like, I'll put Minecraft in the thumbnail, Minecraft this, oh wow, and then people are gonna click on it and be like, oh, this is boring, I'm clicking off. Yeah, I would be surprised if you guys even have the attention span to even make it this far. I would genuinely be surprised. But, hey, if you are still watching this, God bless you, dude. I mean, you got all the free time in the world, clearly. I mean, you're just watching some random dude rant on Minecraft while, terraforming his Minecraft world. So you clearly got enough free time to be listening to this. But yeah, or either that or you're asleep, because sometimes I watch these videos going to sleep too, so I don't blame you. Also, one little thing, if you guys want me to, I was thinking about right here, I could start putting your guys' names on, like, signs and stuff, like here. Kind of like Stampy's Lovely World, just put your guys' name on signs and stuff. Maybe have, like, your comment put in the video as well with a sign. I don't really care what you comment. It could be stupid, it could be funny, it could be nice, I don't really care. I guess I could just pick one comment, put it there, and yeah. I'm gonna be real with you guys. YouTube just doesn't hit the same no more, man. And I know you guys. So the people that watch these Minecraft videos, and probably the reason why they're watching this one right now, is because they know they've probably seen these type of videos a million times talking about YouTube. And I don't really know any way to swap it up, so sorry if it's just like copy and paste, but YouTube is really dry. And as a creator that tries his hardest to, like, make good content, like, I'll spend 6, 7, okay, don't, no, 8 hours, just working on a video just for it to get, like, 20 views. That stuff sucks, man. And then you go on YouTube and you're like, you know what, I want to take away this pain by going on the same platform. And boom, Not anything to watch. Also, can we talk about how the fact that YouTube won't promote what you actually want to see anymore? They'll literally just promote whatever they want to promote to you. Like, okay, so what I mean is, they don't ever promote small creators to me. And if they do promote, okay, so PS4 controller, do you want to die today? Get on the YouTube homepage, and it doesn't show you the people you're subscribed to. It'll only show you AI recommended videos, and guess what? It's not going to be anything you want to watch. You'll be sitting there, food in hand, drink in hand, doesn't matter. You're scrolling there for 5 hours, just looking and looking and looking, and you will never find it. You'll never find the right video. You'll never find what you want to look for, because YouTube has absolutely cooked the algorithm completely. Small creators don't ever get the motion that they need to blow up. Unless they use, like, outer platforms like TikTok. You'll never find the video that you want to watch while you want to eat. You know, you'll never find those type of videos unless you really turn into, like, Dexter Morgan, you know, real full detective style, and you just find some random YouTuber like me who just rants about random stuff on Minecraft while terraforming his world. And then you, like, subscribe and like the video, and then comment in the video, and then he puts your name on a sign, and then, you know, stuff moves on from there, and then I blow up and become a big creator, because that's how it works. I'm just taking my time. Yep. Oh, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I've had my shield in there. Okay. You like to subscribe yet? No? You want me to go fuck myself? Yeah? Okay. Getting sick and tired of that, bruh. I'm getting sick and tired of that. That's my Australian accent. Was it any good? No? Okay. Who in... What is that? Hey. Hey, buddy. Do you want to see what American freedom looks like? You see this bow? It's not a bow. It's an AK-47 remodeled, okay? These are AK-47 parts put into the shape of the bow. And it was stolen from people in Russia. AK-47 parts from the Cold War, made by an American veteran in whatever year the Cold War took place, because I didn't pay attention in history, and that's probably why I'm so stupid now. Not because of just history, but me not paying attention in school. Take this, buddy! Okay, well, this is why this is not American-made. This is why I said AK-47, because it's clearly inaccurate. And I know all three of you guys are just staring at me now. Yeah, this is a little awkward. So, you guys gonna attack me, or are we just gonna stare here? We having a staring contest? What's going on here, guys? You want to fight me, or no? Okay, I'm gonna slowly back up now. I wasn't here. There's so many problems with YouTube right now, and I really wish I could just focus on YouTube, but I'm too, dude. There's something wrong with me mentally, like straight up. I try to do YouTube, and I just fail every single time. Like, I'll get the video uploaded, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll upload this, I'll upload that, and then I never do. Like, I have so many, like, I've literally bought like so many games, and I was going to, you know, was gonna record all of them and edit them and, you know, upload them the second I built my computer. I've had my computer built probably for almost a full year now. Look, okay, I was gonna record. Oh my gosh, my freaking PS4 controller, man. Gosh. Like, for instance, I was gonna record Red Dead Redemption, I was gonna record Cuphead, I was gonna record Cyberpunk, I was gonna record The Wolf Among Us, Dispatch, I was gonna record Dead Rising Deluxe Edition after the other Dead Rising game. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out things to talk about, and the first thing that came to mind was the fact that I can't do YouTube for shit. Let me know if you guys want to see me play random indie games with this microphone and just raging with this microphone, because I feel like it'd be really funny to do so. So, actually, you know what? No, screw you guys. I'm just gonna do it. How about that one? Yeah, and I'm keeping this in the video. I want you to figure out my thought process in 30 seconds that I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to disregard my fan base. You want to know why I'm going to disregard my fan base? It's just like Corey Kenshin, and I can say that because I've been watching this dude for like 10 years. Just like Corey Kenshin, alright? I'm going to disregard you guys, okay? I'm going to go work on some random projects that aren't going to be told about until I feel bad enough for you guys that I'm going to say them. And guess what's going to happen? You guys aren't going to do anything, huh? You're not gonna do anything about it. Because it's my channel. You guys can't do anything about it. You wanna know why I can't do anything about it? Because I said because it's my channel. Okay? I really hope you guys had a really horrible evening. And I hope you guys go to sleep with warm sides on your pillows tonight. And, I hope you dislike this video and unsubscribe from my channel. But anyways, I'll see you guys on the next time. Very, very much goodbye. Goodbye, yes. Goodbye. Guten Tag.